Greetings, everyone. Live Life Well TV host Robert Landau here. We've got one of the strangest, most unbelievable, absolutely profound episodes of Top 10 in Live Life Well TV history. Why would I say such a thing? How could I possibly make such a claim? Well, stay tuned. Are you ready? And to that end, we would like to acknowledge the following website, strangelist.com. So, speaking of strange, here are the top 10 truly strangest things in the world. See if you don't agree. Number 10 takes place in a place called Okunoshima, Japan. It is known as the Rabbit Island. There is an island in Japan that is absolutely overcrowded with rabbits. This island was used during World War II as a military site to test the chemicals used against China, such as poison gas. It is said that to test the effects of the poison, the military used the rabbits. But at the end of the war, they were all released. As a result, today, hundreds of rabbits roam all over the island and have become, as you can well imagine, a major tourist attraction and a bunny lover's paradise. Wow. Number nine in our countdown of 10 goes like this. The poo-powered bus. Yep, you heard it right. The poo-powered bus. Do I really need to say anything more? But just in case you happen to be interested, I will. There is a bus that is entirely powered by human waste and food waste. The 40-seat bio bus entered service in southwest England in 2014. It is fully powered by biomethane, which is generated through the treatment of human feces, wastewater, and food waste. Moreover, today there are similar buses in other parts of Europe, so that this is one of the strangest things in the world that could ever possibly be on this list. A poo-powered bus. What can I say? Let's move swiftly on to number 8. Number 8 is a pig beach. If you thought the Rabbit Island was a little odd, then how about this? An island populated by a colony of feral pigs. It's known as Pig Beach. This uninhabited island is located in Exuma, which, as you might know, is a district of the Bahamas. The funny thing is that the pigs love swimming in the sea, and although it isn't exactly known how the pigs actually got on that island, the fact is that, of course, like the rabbits, they happen to be a great tourist attraction. Yeah, I can just see thousands of pigs sunning themselves on the beach and going for a dip. Now that I'd like to see. Number 7, anti-pervert hairy stockings. And I'm going to say that again. Anti or anti, depending on how you choose to pronounce it, anti-pervert hairy stockings. Chinese fashions usually lift an eyebrow. They can be quite sensational. This time, they created some anti-perverted stockings. That is, hairy stockings to drive away perverts, stalkers, rapists, and watchers, particularly during the summer months. It's a very strange idea to avoid sexual harassment. However, it seems that they only tend to draw more attention. Number 6, Mike the Headless Chicken. I feel like I'm in a Fellini movie, actually. Mike, also known as Miracle Mike, was a 5-month-old chicken that survived after his owner cut his head off in 1945. You can't make up this kind of stuff, folks. The poor animal was alive since the axe removed the bulk of the head, but missed the jugular vein, leaving one ear and most of the brain stem intact. Cruelly, his owners kept him alive for 18 months by feeding him with a mixture of milk and water through a dropper, all with the intention of earning money by exhibiting him. Well, you know what? If there's any such thing as reincarnation, those owners need to come back as headless chickens. Don't you think? Yeah. Maybe that'll be a future top 10 list. Which brings us to number 5 on this top 10 list, the 5-year-old mother. Lena Medina, born in 1933, happens to be the youngest confirmed mother in all of medical history. She gave birth at the age of 5 years, 7 months, and 21 days. The girl began menstruating when she turned 2 years old, and despite receiving many proposals to be investigated by scientists in the United States, the Peruvian government decreed Lena and her son in moral danger, for which the case was abandoned, and to this day the identity of the father is unknown. Let's move on to number 4, dogs with blue tongues. There exists a dog breed with a blue tongue, and that breed happens to be the Chow Chow. There are many theories about why these Chinese dogs have blue tongues. According to Chinese legend, the Chow Chow was a dragon dog who loved the day but hated the night. One night, tired of the darkness, he began to lick the sky to finish the obscurity. Interesting. Could be true. On this list, anything goes. Nothing would surprise me, which brings us to number 3, the human Barbie. Have you seen this? The human Barbie, a human Barbie, actually exists, and she happens to be Ukrainian, and her name is Valeria Lukyanova. Although the model assures that her appearance is 100% natural, it's evident that to achieve it, she had to undergo multiple surgeries, allegedly, that make her look like a real-life Barbie today. I have seen her on TV. It's kind of scary, to tell you the truth. Number 2, animals can be right or left-handed. A very curious question is whether left-handed animals actually exist. Well, the answer happens to be yes, even though the tendency to use both limbs is greater than in humans. Perhaps it's only due to better muscle coordination with the leg they use more often for a particular task. A curious fact is that some studies have actually confirmed that 50% of chimpanzees, for example, happen to be right-handed, and the other 50% left-handed. However, in captivity, most happen to be right-handed. Why? Because they imitate their human caretakers. Something a little more normal in this list, which brings us to something way abnormal to close this list at number 1. The best spy in the world. Listen to this. The best spy in the world was only 58 centimeters tall. According to my mostly incorrect calculations, I bet, that should be, what, just under 2 feet tall? His name was Richbourg, and the secret of his success resided in his height. Thus, he disguised himself as a baby and managed to cross enemy lines in the hands of some collaborator during the French Revolution. Richbourg is proof that you can always take advantage of your disadvantages. So there you have it. What do you think? I feel like I've just witnessed a circus sideshow for some reason. Can't seem to figure out why. Maybe you can. I hope you had fun, though. I sure did. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Robert Landau, Live Life Well TV host.